Good evening, all of you. I think my voice is clearly audible. Let's wait for a couple of minutes, maximum 1 or 2 minutes, then we will begin this session. People are joining. In between that, if any participant want to share his views, have some 1 or 2 minutes, that Mahalakshmi can allow any person. If someone is interested to talk anything about anything for a couple of minutes, please just ping. So we will unmute you. Okay, so Sachin Javeri is interested to talk something about. So yes, Sachin. So please unmute so you can.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, now can hear Sachin ji.
So I can talk about market only, right?
Yes, please.
So if you hear some of the market's commentary, they are expecting market to get little bit downside. So what do you expect? And our markets is showing confirmed uptrend. So
Okay.
why such differences is coming between the means other people and our markets with?
Okay. So everyone has their own philosophy and own way of doing research and own way of doing uh, market means one way of doing some research work on market. We follow very authentic market practices in to track the market direction. That we are going to discuss all those things in couple of minutes. And whatever is our view about market current scenario and everything, that is going to discuss in just only in 1 minute once we will begin the session. Otherwise, see, everyone has their own perception. I have my own perception, you have your own perception, somebody else has their own perception. So it's a mix of everything. But meanwhile, as such, see, today also in short, the market has recorded new all-time high. So that's there is no sign. No doubt, momentum has little bit slowed down. I'm accepting it. But where is market? See, falling and going upside is totally different thing. But meanwhile, currently, there is no sign of weakness. That is for sure. And
Even in small and mid caps,
sorry,
even in small caps and mid caps.
no. But at the same time, in small cap and mid cap, there is some little bit of sideways with some negative bias is there in terms of index point of view, like Nifty 100 mid cap and Nifty 100 small cap. So that is totally different thing. But at least in terms of Nifty 50, SS there is no negativity, because today also once again it has recorded new all-time high. And if I talk about small can and mid cap, so it is in sideways, more or less.
Okay, thank you.
So why people? So people they follows the other people follow their own methodology. We follow our own methodology. So I now I can't say, I can't comment other people uh activity, but one thing is very sure that we follow very unique methodology, and that is we have proven track records of decades. So we track market as per our rules and regulations.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. So let's begin the session. Now it's 4:36. Now a lot of people have joined. So welcome all of you. Myself Pawan Jaiswal from TraderSmith. Let's begin this session immediately without waiting any further moment. So first of all, disclaimer I am going to read for you. Registration granted by SEBI, membership of BASL, and certification from NISM in no way guarantee performance of the intermediary or provide any assurance of returns to investors. Investments in securities market are subject to market risk. Read all the related documents carefully before investing. Then our company name, registration number with SEBI, address, compliance officer, grievance officer name, email ID, contact number, everything is given. Okay, let's move. So as usually, this is the first slide of this Bazaar Pe Charcha. And in this particular slide, we try to capture the glimpse of overall current market scenario as per unique methodology that we follow that we call it O'Neill methodology of market direction. Why we call it O'Neill? Because we have our in-house developed market methodology to track the market. Everybody have their own way of tracking the market. So we have this methodology apart from technical and fundamental, and this is purely based on market activity, market actions, whatever happening on index level. On the basis of that, we track the market. And as per that O'Neill methodology, we categorize the market in different four segments, and there is a set of rule. When particular rule follows, so we categorize that market, any particular time of market, in that particular direction. First is that confirmed uptrend, that is rally. Second is under pressure, means uptrend, market is in uptrend, but it is showing some under pressure. It is the market, it is selling, it is facing some press. Under pressure means market is pressurized, even though it is bullish, but it is facing some pressure. Third is correction, obviously, that market is in downtrend. And fourth one is rally attempt, that we call is that from the market is in base bottom formations kind of situation. And in all these four condition, under four condition, there is some conditions we follow. Like if I talk about distribution day, so distribution day is nothing but when market is in confirmed uptrend. So we count distribution day and follow moving average. So when distribution days elevates to like four distribution days, five distribution, or six distribution days, and market, suppose market has breached any key moving averages like 21-day moving average or 50-day moving average, then immediately we downgrade the market from the confirmed uptrend to uptrend under pressure. So what is this distribution day? So distribution day is nothing but we have simple clear cut definition that on any particular day, if market has fell 0.2 or more percentage along with higher volume compared to previous day volume, then we call it distribution day. So this is the criteria that we follow, and everything is written on the rule book, and according to that, this we track the market as per O'Neill methodology. And as per O'Neill methodology, if I talk about, so our benchmark index Nifty 50 and Sensex both are in confirmed uptrend. Apart from that, if we talk about sectoral point of view, so few sectors like realty, pharma, then realty, pharma, then energy, and then auto is in confirmed uptrend. But at the same time, if I talk about Bank Nifty, then IT, then FMCG, financial services, metal is in under pressure. Under pressure is means nothing but it is in uptrend, but it is facing some pressure or upward side. Like, and reason is that we are counting more number of distribution days. More number of distribution days means where in certain particular set of time period there are like 5-6 distribution days already elevated. Distribution days are elevated to 4, 5, 6, or this particular index is trending below, and or it has breached any key moving average like 20 or 21-day moving average or 50-day moving average, means so showing some sideways kind of thing and facing some resistance at higher level. And that is why if I talk about Bank Nifty, so Bank Nifty is clearly facing resistance. Still it has, even though Nifty has recorded new all-time high, but Bank Nifty still is trending below this previous all-time high of, I think, 48,600. So the day it will cross 48,600 and with along with higher volume and everything, and will register and close over 48,600, maybe we will definitely we will shift this market condition from uptrend under pressure to rally. So this is the rule. Everything is written in our rule book, and we track the market, and we have track record that this methodology works. No, I'm not saying it 100%, because nothing is 100% in the market. Nothing is permanent in the market. Nothing is 100% in the market. But it's a game of probability. If probability is in our favor, then obviously we have to follow the situation. And this is the decades of practices, and that's why we follow this particular practice. So this is one way of looking the market. Then obviously there is another way like fundamental. There is another way also on chart point of view, technical point of view. That is we are going to discuss in a couple of minutes. So let's move on chart. So we can discuss how market is placed technically. So see, market already at clear cut all-time high level. Today's high almost, I think, 22,526, and then it has closed around 22,500. Consistently it is forming higher top higher bottom formation, no doubt. Only thing is that it is now it is turning into more volatile sessions kind of day. And reason is that, in my opinion, is this volatility index. Why volatility index? If you remember, till December or prior to December 2023, this volatility index was hovering in the range of 10 to 12, 10, 11, 12. But now volatility index is hovering around 15, 16, 17. And after doing a lot of analysis and work, or previous few event-based analysis of almost last 20, 30 years, I can say that whenever there is a this market enters into this any major kind of event like general election or budget or any particular thing or any particular major event, then volatility automatically increases. And that is why I'm this time also I'm expecting that we are already entering into this general election kind of thing. Maybe in this particular month, only in March, election is going to be declared by Election Commission of India, and then maybe April and May will be the full of election mode. So volatility will also going to increase, and that is why I'm expecting this current level of volatility. India VIX is trending around, I think, 15 or 16. Let me check what is the exact level. Currently, it is now today it is below 14, but 1 or 2 days back it was around 14, 15, 16. So currently it is some in like advancing mode. Maybe, in my opinion, sooner or later it will cross the level of 17, I think. And the day it will cross 17 level India VIX I am talking about, I think, in my opinion, it would be ready to move toward maybe 24 or 25. So obviously, suppose volatility will increase by almost 40-50% from current level. So that is going to impact market direction also. But increasing in volatility does not mean that market will fall, but it may turn volatile. It may turn volatile means like one day it will remain bullish, another day it will remain bearish. One day you think though there is a lot of bullishness in the market, but another day or similar day or on the same day, like morning or afternoon or evening, like you will say, oh, market has turned sharply. So that is going to we all are going to face this type of situations in next a couple of months or maybe next 2-3 months. And then only I can say, but it does not mean that there is a clear-cut bearish trend. No bearish trend. Even today also market has recorded all-time high. Only thing is that Bank Nifty, which has the highest weightage, is not participating as in line with Nifty 50. But that is not a matter to worry, because other indices are really doing good, phenomenally doing good, I can say. Like auto, pharma, and everything. IT, from the last few days, it is under pressure. Otherwise, IT was also doing good, because it has approached to previous all-time high level, and I think that is the reason it is facing some resistance at a high level. So currently, so this is the scenario from volatility point of view. Now, technical aspect of this Nifty 50. So Nifty 50, if you see, I have drawn a parallel upward sloping parallel channel. And from the last almost, I can say one and a half month, this Nifty 50 is trending in upward sloping parallel channel consistently with higher top, higher bottom formation. But if you see the formation, so formation is not that much aggressive. Like it is not like one-sided. If you see the choppiness and volatility, so you will find so many number of days where in morning market was in bearish, but in evening it was bullish. It has turned bullish. In evening in morning it was bullish, but maybe evening it has turned bearish. So, and that is happening mainly because of volatility, as per my analysis and as per my understanding of market. And it is going to be there, that is for sure, at least from my opinion, for next few weeks. And that was the reason that the reason is that I have already discussed with you. If I talk about levels point of view, the 22,500 level today already has achieved, done and dusted, I can say. Maybe next it is maybe move toward 23,000 plus minus 100 point, 200 point. I am not denying for that. 200 points, let's take 23,000 plus minus 200 points may be achievable in coming few days or weeks. But only thing is that volatility is obviously going to impact, and volatility is going to impact as well as going to punish as well as reward all of us. Like if you see in our TraderSmith portfolio also, we are also facing challenges in volatile market because we are in this week only. I think our two stocks has already triggered stop loss, and then there was after triggering stop loss there was a recovery. I think one stock there it has recovered sharply, and that is maybe mainly because of volatility. It is not like that we are doing wrong thing. We are not doing wrong thing, but volatility has increased, and that is why we all are facing this type of situation, and we all are going to face for next 2 3 months. I'm not denying for that. So that is why we are taking very cautious approach. Now we started adding very safe kind of stocks like Bharti Airtel, Reliance, ICICI Prudential, ICICI Banks. We are focusing on large cap now, where volatility is comparatively low, at least stock specific point of view. So this is the strategy, but maybe trend will remain intact. If I talk about fall and everything, so people are saying that कि वो market बहुत बढ़ गया, अब तो कितना बढ़ेगा? तो market बढ़ने को कुछ भी बढ़ सकता है और घटने को भी कुछ सकता है. No one has expected that Nifty in during the COVID time, Nifty will fall from directly from 12,000 to 8,000 or maybe 7,300. I think it was 70 to 7,400 in a span of 1 week. Sorry, 1 month only. So no one has expected at that time. Even I was at that time. If I talk about myself, so I had expected fall, but even I have also not expected that it will fall by such kind of percentage. Expectation was there that it may fall, but it is not like that from in 1 month only it will fall from 12,000 to almost 7,500. So no one knows actually what will happen, but it may happen. So that's what I'm saying. Meanwhile, there is no negativity, but yes, volatility and elevated number of volatility, and it may evaluate further. It is going to impact all of us. This is the scenario. Otherwise, Nifty, the way it is moving gradually, maybe move toward 23,000 plus minus 200. Okay. Now, let's take this another index, that is Bank Nifty. Okay. So, Bank Nifty, this is the chart. And if I talk about Bank Nifty, 1 second, let me erase all this. Okay, yes. So this is the Bank Nifty actually, and this is the previous all-time high of 48,600. One is this trend line. Oh, 1 second. Let me select another tool. Then yes, this one. So this is the downward sloping trend line, which was placed around here 47,500, if I'm not wrong. 45,000, 47,500, 47,600 range. And that is why in previous report, I think in previous commentary, we have mentioned this level of 47,500, 600. That is the critical level. Now it has already given a breakout about this downward sloping trend line. Now next is this all-time high, which is placed around 48,600. It is still facing some resistance around 48,000, in the range of 48,000 to 48,500 range. And in my opinion, and that is not a major problem, because in my opinion, if I do a component analysis of this banking stock, major bank is this ICICI Bank, SDFC Bank. So SDFC Bank is not in that much good shape, but it may gain from another 4-5% from current level. ICICI Bank is at already at all-time high level. Axis Bank is also comparatively doing good. Now there is a good recovery is happening in Kotak Bank. Good recovery started to happen in Kotak Bank also. So maybe after doing a lot of component analysis and this index analysis, maybe sooner or later, in my opinion at least, it will cross this level of 48,600. Maybe in next week, if I'm not wrong. And then maybe we will be ready to move toward 50,000 or 51,000 kind of levels in Bank Nifty. So it is looking bullish unless and until it is holding above 47,500. Suppose it will breach 47,500 and remain traded below that, then only I can say that it has entered into sideways kind of thing. So in short, in my opinion, above 47,500, next resistance would be 48,500, 600. Crossing above that, maybe next target would be 50 to 51,000 kind of level. But suppose it will breach and remain traded below 47,500, so once again it will remain traded in sideways, and then range would be 47,500 plus minus 1,000. 1,000 downside and 1,000 upside. This is the scenario currently that I am analyzing for at least for next couple of weeks, actually, for this particular month, that is March. So this is the current placement, technical placement, in my opinion, in Bank Nifty. Now, apart from Bank Nifty, if I discuss about another index that I have to discuss with you today, is this Nifty Realty. So Nifty Realty, we are strongly bullish from this long period of time when it was almost 300, 400, and we always try to capture this trend. And, now, from almost from the last couple of years, we are consistently saying that it was my wording in this Bazaar pe Charcha frequently that it is the 4-digit kind of index. Now it is very much close to 4-digit. I am not saying that it has already touched, but it is close to that 900 kind of. And trend is bullish, but after such type of phenomenal move from the level of almost 350, 60, now almost 900, some consolidation may happen, but it is still in bullish trend, and it may remain in bullish trend after looking a lot of this interest rate cycle scenario and everything. Maybe down the line by the end of this year, or maybe second half of this calendar year 2024, this rate cut cycle will start. But I am expecting not rapid rate cut, very gradual rate cut. But maybe one can expect, if I talk about India point of view, if I talk about the India point of view, so we are not going to lead the rate cut cycle. Maybe we will be the follower of rate cut. RBI will be the follower of rate cut cycle of, and they will follow this US Federal Reserve, that FOMC. That initiative will be taken by most probably, or maybe 100% by FOMC, and then India will also follow, because to manage the currency risk and everything. And that is why people are saying that election is also there in US by the end of this year 2024. Then people are expecting, or experts are expecting, economists are expecting, that at least 4 to 5 rate cuts in US. But I'm not expecting similar kind of thing. Maybe 25 basis point or 50 basis point kind of rate followed, we can also follow once US will start rate cut. So one can expect, but one thing is very clear, that maybe by the end of this year, rate cut cycle maybe start. That is for sure at current point of time. And obviously, red cut cycle, whenever there is a red cut cycle, so reality is going to be it is going to be positive sentiment for real estate sector. And this reality index and reality stocks are really doing good, and a lot of stocks are also in good shape, be it technical or fundamental. So maybe I'm expecting this current trend resumption, ongoing current trend is maybe remain in it may remain intact in calendar year 2024 from mid to long term perspective. But if I talk about short term point of view, so maybe some sideways kind of things may happen. Otherwise, trend is bullish. If I talk about levels point of view, so roughly around 850 kind of level. Yes, 850 kind of level is a very strong support level in this Nifty Reality Index. So unless and until it is trending above that, there is no problem at all. Our expectation will be bullish toward 1,000 or maybe beyond 1,000 in this calendar, by the end of this calendar year. But one thing is, at the same time, I am expecting that the way it has moved in past couple of years, it is not going to move in this particular year. But one can expect moderate kind of return from reality index and reality stocks, maybe 10 to 15%, not like 50, 60% or 100% like it has generated in past couple of years. So looking bullish, but not that much bullish like it was in previous couple of years. And time wise, meanwhile, maybe it will remain traded in a little bit sideways kind of thing. I am not denying for that. So I've discussed three sector. Now my colleague is here. He will discuss few sector.
Thank you, Pawan. So
Okay.
let me share my screen. So the first sector is from my side is Nifty Metal. So Nifty Metal, if you see here the chart, it's currently all trading at all-time high levels, somewhere around 8,300, 400 kind of level. So trend is bullish over here. So there is no sign of any weakness for the Nifty Metal. And then if you come down to the daily chart, it's currently, if you see from last January and February, we have seen overall volatility has been increased in the overall market. So we can see in this particular chart also, so where It has from couple of not couple of 3 times it has retested that 50 DMA, and there is a slight bounce back. So right now, if you see trend line analysis, if you annotate a chart, 1 second. So if we draw a trend line from the connecting low of here, so 1 second. So hopefully everyone can see my trend line. Yes. Okay. So if you draw a trend line from the connecting lows of November and January, so there is this here 50 DMA also and trend line also, where it has even a very good bounce from that level. So on the upside, it is likely to continue its upward trend. We can see its components like Tata Steel, Jindal Steels are doing well. But however, some of the other stocks are still trading at near all-time highs, and nearly it's closing it's trading near its 50 DMS. So it's a mixed bag of picture in the Nifty metal stocks components. So on the downside, one can close look on its upward sloping trend line as well as its 50 DMA. So the for the immediate support. And if it holds above this level, so index might go towards 8,500, 8,700 kind of level in this month. So the volatility likely to increase where all the geopolitical situation or which major impacts in this particular sector. So that's regarding Nifty Metal, and the next sector is Nifty FMCG. So Nifty FMCG, if you see on the weekly chart, so it's currently trading at near its 200 DMA. So it's currently trading at 200 DMA, and it is clearly underperforming sector compared to all other sector, where it has witnessed a slight profit booking at higher level. And if you see on the daily chart, where it has already it's breached its an upward sloping trend line, where you see this draw trend line. So it has already breached its upward sloping trend line and key moving averages. And also it has faced a strong resistance, and currently it's trading in the sideways range. So it might there is a slight weakness in this FMCG sector. So one can avoid this sector right now. So only once it closes above this trend line as well as its 50 DMA. So it might face a next leg of resistance on the upside. So only once it breaks above that 50 DMA, one can look for this sector, and it might head towards this previous all-time high levels. But right now, one can avoid this sector and closely look for if it breaks below 200 DMA. So once again, it might head towards this previous low kind of level on the Nifty FMCG. Okay, so this is regarding Nifty FMCG, and the next sector is Nifty Pharma. So Nifty Pharma, it's clearly it's trading at all-time high levels with the bullish bias. And if you see carefully here, this is a 200 DMA, where the first moving average. It has consecutively making support around its 200 DMA and bouncing back from the lower level. So trend is positive here. There is no sign of any weakness in this particular sector, and all the stocks are doing very much well in this particular sector. And on the downside, if you see, if I draw a parallel channel kind of trend in this particular stock, so it's clearly it's trending in this parallel channel, and where that resistance which comes around that 20,000 level, 20,500 kind of level, where it's the next resistance is which may Nifty Pharma may face. So until then, there is no problem for Nifty Pharma. On the downside, the first leg of support is in 21 DMA and followed by 50 DMA for Nifty Pharma. And the next sector is Nifty IT. So on the Nifty IT, clearly from it has touched its, if you go to the weekly chart, as Pawan mentioned earlier, it has touched its previous all-time high level, and there is a slight profit booking at a higher level, and it has breached its 50 DMA yesterday, and however today it has recovered it with some and formed some dodgy sort of candle. However, there is a slight weakness in this particular sector, and it has also breached its an upward sloping trend line. So it's a short trend line from last 2 months, which was trading in this particular trend line, and it has breached that trend line in this last week of February, and it's break its 50 DMA also. However, today it has recovered its 50 DMA. Let us see if it has to cross its 38,000, 39,000 kind of level, where its maximum resistance level is placed, and once it breaks out about that, there is a fresh we can see a fresh bull run in this Nifty IT sector. So we'll update you after if we get any fresh bull entry in this particular sector. So on the upside, it might head towards 40,000, 42,000 kind of level if it breaks about that 39,000 level. On the downside, the first leg of support, which is placed around this level, that is around 36,000 kind of level, which is a major support level which is placed. So if it breaks below that level, it might head towards 100 DMA, as well as this support level, that is 34,000 kind of level we might see in this Nifty IT if it breaks below 36,000 level. So that is regarding Nifty IT. And the next sector and the last sector from my side is Nifty Auto. So clearly Nifty Auto is outperforming compared to other all sector, and it is trading at nearly all-time high levels. So there is no signs of any weakness over here, and it consecutively making higher lows price formation. And also, if you observe here, 21 DMA is a clear-cut support for this particular sector. And also, all the components in this particular sector are doing very well. And TVS, like TVS Motor and Bajaj Auto are doing, especially in the two-wheeler segment, it's doing very well. So there is no signs of any weakness over here, and it might head towards it's already in 21,100 kind of level, and it might head towards 22,000 level if everything's very well. And even Bajaj Auto is coming up with the share buyback, so it might boost this Nifty Auto sector. So we might see 22,000, 22,500 kind of level in this particular month. And it has to hold this breakout level, that is around 20,000 level. So it has to hold this on the downside. Support is placed around 20,000 level. So breaking below this 20,000 level, so we might see some profit booking on the Nifty Auto. So that's it from my side on the major Nifty chart on sectors. And I would like to ask Pawan to complete the sectors. I think any sectors are pending.
Nifty Energy is pending.
Okay.
So can you just show the chart? So there is a
Okay.
bullish setup. It is near to its all-time high. Chart is bullish. It is at its all-time high level, and maybe I'm expecting 42,000 kind of level in Nifty Energy. So there is no much more analysis is needed, just on the basis of Fibonacci retracement and everything. Next target would be placed around 42,000 range. And the way it is moving, momentum is bullish, trend is bullish. Reliance is now good thing is that good part is that Reliance is participating, and now a lot of people in the market is expecting that Reliance is ready to move toward 3,300 kind of level. Even we are also expecting similar kind of levels in Reliance, and we are disclaimer is that we have already added Reliance in our portfolio, TraderSmith portfolio, and are holding it. Uh, not know from short-term perspective, but maybe if I talk about next 2-3 quarters perspective, so maybe Reliance can generate easily 10-12% kind of return. So bullish is the setup is bullish. and Reliance is a major component. Then other component of this energy index is also doing good, and maybe because of that, I'm expecting another 4-5% kind of move, maybe next few weeks in this energy index. And last one is this media. So media index is now in bad shape, but not all the stocks, but some say there is some contagious effect is happening in this media index. So I think timing we should avoid, but one can keep watching stocks like Network 18, TV 18 Broadcast, and then Network. So this is the 2-3 stocks that one can keep watching. Otherwise, the rest are in more or less in not looking that much attractive in this media space. Index itself is not looking that much attractive, and stocks are also not that much attractive. And its weightage is also very nominal, so we don't want to give that much analysis on this. So let's move to our query section. Let's take first query of the day. First is besides MarketSmith and TraderSmith, how to get calls for stocks. I'm not getting what Aradhana Saluja want to say. Besides MarketSmith and TradingSmith, how to. I'm not getting Aradhana ji. I'm not getting your query exactly. So can you please elaborate once again? Another is Ravi Kiran is asking what is MarketSmith charts supporting all functions of TradingView. EOD platform, that one you can switch. Just Yatija, can you show the how to switch from MarketSmith chart to TraderSmith?
Yes. So yeah, we can switch it over from here, where from all we can use the TradingView software. But is it supporting all functions of TradingView? I doubt for that, because TradingView, even they have one kind of premium kind of supporting productivity will be there.
I think
but
limited functions are there.
limited functions will be there over here in the.
But all the popular limited functions related to technical analysis is there.
Yes.
So
Everything is be there in the this TradingView function in the MarketSmith India. And someone was asking about exit strategy. So
exit strategy about what? Sir,
no, please discuss
about
about exit. How to please discuss about exit from a script. Either we exit too early, or we are late to lose the gains.
It's up to actually market what kind of trade you have taken actually. Like suppose you have taken trades for short-term point of view. So obviously that you have to take actions on the basis of short-term scenario. Suppose you have taken any particular trade or investment kind of scenario for mid to long term. So you have to take according to that actually. Like let me give an example. Suppose you have entered any particular stock at 100 rupees and your target is obviously 105 rupee, only 5%, and stock is hovering around 103, 103.5, and then there is some reversal happening. Maybe your stop loss would be around 102. This is the roughly this is a rough example. I'm not saying exact strategy, but this is a this is a rough example. And likewise, if you are buying similar stock at 100 rupees and you are expecting that it may go up to 120, 125 in a couple of months, and stock is trending around 115, and it is facing resistance around, and maybe reversal has started happening from. So then in such case, you can keep stop loss around 1010 or 110 or 108 kind of. So, but that is not a level actually. Level is based on certain level should be based on certain logic actually. Now, logic is that I would like to list out few rough logic. Like first is moving average. One can follow any particular moving average. Then what is the scenario is developing in the stock? That is obviously it is going to be there. That one has to keep it closely. But apart from that, moving average. First is the scenario that you have to monitor it closely. Then moving average. Then trend line. Then volume action. Then other stock and other market participants and overall market, how market is behaving, how stocks are behaving is also is going to matter. How current market is placed, that is also. So then price cluster is also going to impact. Suppose a price has breached any particular price cluster, upside or downside. So that is also, suppose there is a price cluster range is 110, 115. So index stock is facing you have bought 100 rupees. Stock is facing resistance at 115 and taking support at 110. Then suppose it has breached 110 rupees. Then you need not to wait up to 108. You should exit below any price below any better price below 110. Suppose after your exiting, it has given once again bounce back. So it is going to be happen. That is the phenomena or nature of market. We can't avoid it 100%. But yes, suppose if it is giving once again, then you can take action according to that. Because
And
no one can guess the market 100%. That is for sure.
and we have to control our emotions while selling.
Ah,
And
yes,
yes,
yes, yes. Emotion is always, well, we have to control our emotion in any particular point of time in the market. If you would like to sustain yourself in the market and place in profitable space, profitable side of the market. If you want to keep yourself on the profitable side of market, then the first thing is emotions. No doubt at all. इमोशंस पे जो कंट्रोल नहीं करेगा तो सारा नॉलेज, सारा स्किल, सारा टैलेंट, सारी एनालिसिस सब कुछ धरी की धरी रह जाएगी. दैट इज फॉर श्योर. Yes, emotion plays a big role, especially in trading and investing. And emotions, only one can control emotions if someone is follow the rule based approach like we follow. कि हमको पता होता है कि like stock में gain or fall from here, then we take account as per rule. If any particular rule is any particular thing is happening as per our rule, then we take actions according to that. And that is why we are consistently year on year we are generating positive return for our subscribers. Okay, so
we'll move to the stock query. So first one is PCBL.
can you take?
Yes. So Philips Carbon Black. So here, if you see here, the stock is made a kind of double top. It's a kind of formation. It's not exactly double top, but there is a slight pullback, and there is a continuously falling from the higher level. So there is a profit booking is happening. Also, if you see, there is a trend line. If from the lower level, that has been breached over here. So let me show. So if you draw a trend line from the lower level, there is a couple of low trend line has been breached over here, and 50 DMA also it is breached. So over here, fresh entry, absolutely we can avoid it. There is no sign of any positivity sign over here. And those are holding from the lower level, one can exit right away, where it has breached couple of key criteria. One is 50 DMA as well as trend line, which has breached over here, and one can easily exit from here. That is a sell signal which has generated over here. And it might take support around its 100 DMA, as well as the next level of support which is placed around 250 kind of level. So that is a level we are expecting. I'm expecting in PCBL. And the next one is Godfrey Phillips. So here stock has from the second. Yes. On the weekly chart, it is continuously making that base on base formation over here. So after that, there is a sharp rise in this particular stock from the, it has broken from its cup base pattern, and it has touched almost more than 25-30% from the pivot level. So at current juncture, fresh entry can be avoided because of stop loss is much below, and it is not good to buy at the higher level. So better to wait for some consolidation on the high, some sideways kind of trend we can see expecting this Godfrey Phillips. But those are already holding, continue to hold this particular stock unless it's showing any kind of weakness. Next one is Rain Industries and KPIT Tech. So Rain Industries, it has given a very good breakout from cup-based pattern. However, it quickly moved towards 220 kind of level. But it is that gap down area, which is based mainly because of earnings, where earnings is not up to the mark, where it's below street estimation. So after that, it is continuously making lower levels. However, it's holding its 50 DMA right now. So any bounce back towards any bullish sign towards it's 120, 183, 184, 185 can be taken as a reversal kind of sign over here. But breaking below its 50 DMA, so we might see once again the stock may move towards this consolidation range. So there's just a watch list stock. One can keep on radar once it crosses that 185, 186 kind of level. Next one is KPIT. So this one is there is a clear-cut false breakout. It has broke out from consolidation range, but however, it did not sustain that breakout level and breaks below its 50 DMA also. So currently, it's holding at 100 DMA. So if you see historically, it's they're gaining some support around its 100 DMA. So there is a one of the technical where history repeats itself. So we will see if it bounce back from its 100 DMA, then it's a good sign. If it doesn't bounce back, then if it breaks below 100 DMA, so we might see sharp selling pressure. It might come towards 200 DMA also, where its earlier breakout level which is placed. So there's a level for KPIT Tech. Next one is Tata Steel.
Okay, I'm taking Tata Steel at this.
Okay.
So Tata Steel all-time high. It has already crossed previous pivot level of I think 150 rupees. Yes, 145, 150 rupees. Now it is on uncharted trajectory. Momentum is stock as per O'Neill method. This RS trend line, price trend, group ranking, everything looks positive. So maybe if I do some Fibonacci retracement level and all, so I can say on the basis of Fibonacci retracement, roughly the stock may be ready to move toward 175, 180. Current rate is I think roughly 157, 160. So maybe there is a scope for another 20 rupees, maybe 10, 12% as per our analysis. So looks bullish. One can keep holding this particular stock. Next one is
Astral.
Astral 5.
Yes.
Astral. So Astral is also in uncharted trajectory. Last month only, in the month of February, it has given a fresh pivot breakout after almost 8 months of consolidation. And now it is trending in uncharted trajectory only. But the only thing is that there is no significant improvement in momentum. Otherwise, setup is bullish. Only there is some momentum is not that elevated or improved like prices has improved. So that is the only concern. Otherwise, need not to worry. Maybe the current rate is 2100. Maybe it will also move toward 2250 kind of levels in maybe a couple of weeks. Setup is bullish. Keep holding this particular stock also with the stop loss of roughly I can say 1950 from current level. So stop loss little bit deeper side. So that is why after considering risk reward and everything, I would not suggest to take fresh position, but if someone has taken fresh entry in the range of 1900, so one can keep holding this particular stock in the range of stop loss in the range of 1950, 1940.
Next one is Force Motors.
So Force Motor, auto stock, after a long period of time started moving from May 2023 onward from the level of almost 1500. Now it has approached to almost 6500. So it has generated forex return in the last 10 months, 9-10 months, 3 quarter. And trend is bullish. In this month, it is showing some sort of consolidation and everything, or some profit booking at higher level. But today, once again, it has gained around 10%. So at least in my opinion, trend is bullish. Momentum is also very strong. So I would suggest to hold this particular stock.
Next one is Schneider Electric.
Snyder. So Snyder, uh, from long-term perspective, it is not that much bad actually. It is in sideway from
No,
long-term
no, no.
perspective.
Schneider
But from,
Electric 700, 709. It's trading at 709.
oh, sorry. I have opened Sapler. It was mistake. Oh, Snyder. Snyder, meanwhile, it is in NSE surveillance list. Yes, it is 709. Meanwhile, it is in surveillance list and it is at all-time high level. Current rate is 709. So it is already in surveillance list. Also, I would not suggest to buy anyway. Even risk reward is also not in favor, but it is moving in upward direction only. So I would just suggest to keep holding and trial your stop loss accordingly and take actions according to immediate stop loss. One can keep with stop loss of 21-day moving average. So not take any fresh entry, but yes, if someone is holding, keep holding and trail your stop loss.
Next one is Tata Chemicals and Tata Power.
Tata Chemical and Tata Power. There is a lot of buzz is happening around nowadays in the market about this on Tata investment listing and everything. And because of that, this entire Tata pack has started moving. If I talk about Tata Chemical, so there is a phenomenal move happened in last 1 week actually. It has moved from the almost 1,000 rupees 950 to 1,300. Even today also stock has gained. Once upon a time it was up 15-16% and now finally settled around 11%.
Yes.
The trend is positive the way it is moving, and that is mainly because of this buzz things are happening in the market, that listing of Tata investment, and that is why stock. So only thing is that this currently news driven. This move is news driven. Now today we are tracking one stock, Rallies in India. Rallies India, that is also a Tata Group stock. And if you see, stock has gained almost 12-13%. We are looking to add it also in TraderSmith, but unfortunately we are not able to add because of certain reason. Like especially we are looking to add it in the range of 265, 270. But unfortunately we don't. The move was very sharp, so we can't able to add. But otherwise, this Rallies India is also looks attractive. Maybe Rallies India from current level may give another, at least in my opinion, generate 10 to 15 or maybe 20% kind of return from current level. So I would just suggest that keep holding all this Tata Group stock. There are a lot of positive things are happening, and the day things will improve further. Maybe, at least in my opinion, this current ongoing trend may be remaining intact in coming days also. So keep holding all these stocks.
Okay. So next one is Biocon.
Biocon, it is one of the underperforming stock of this entire pharma pack. Now it is at a critical level of 280. 280 is a critical level in my opinion. After doing a lot of analysis, I can say if I do weekly analysis, so this downward sloping trend line is also placed in this particular range only 280. So after looking into it, maybe suppose it will remain traded into remain traded about 280 rupees. So maybe momentum will improve in coming days and maybe ready to move toward 300, 325 or 340 kind of level. But it is very difficult to say that how it will move. But one thing is very clear, that momentum are improving in this particular stock after a long period of time. Holding about 280 may turn more bullish in coming days and coming weeks and coming months in this stock. So keep watching
Next,
this stock according to that perspective.
next one is ICICI Bank portfolio stock.
ICICI Bank, disclaimer is already we are holding. I think we have already booked partial profit also, no?
Yes, yes.
So this TraderSmith is a short-term trading point of view, so we have added from short-term perspective. But my opinion is quite bullish from the level of almost 970, 980 kind of level. And maybe in my opinion, in calendar year 2024, at least I can say, maybe this would be the best performing stock, I can say. I don't know whether it will be turned into best performing stock and not, but maybe in my opinion, it may turn into a dark horse kind of stock out of Nifty 50 pack. So if I talk about this last couple of months return only from January to till date, for January to till date. So it has already generated 9% kind of return. And I mean, my analysis, as per my analysis, I'm expecting more in this calendar year. So looks positive. Short-term point of view, maybe some certain things will happen, certain development will happen, so we will take actions according to that. But if someone is looking to buy this particular stock and keep holding this particular stock in their portfolio, so this is the stock one can keep tracking at current juncture, in my opinion. Out of this banking space, one is this ICICI Bank and then Axis Bank out of Nifty 50 basket. And Kotak
Next
Bank,
one.
yes.
Next one is India Bull Housing Finance. Can I take?
Yes, please.
So it's currently trading at once again it has given if you observe here inside there is an advanced breakout which has given on somewhere around February 23rd. But however, after that breakout, it did not sustain that breakout level and reached its 50 DMA. So also, if you taken an upward sloping trend line from the lower level, so it's currently taken that support of that level and is currently hovering around that near support range. So it's kind of a tricky situation where one can look for the breakout above this level that is around once again. So that is around 194, 195 kind of level. So if it breaks out there about that level, so one can look for keep on the watch list and go for this 170, 177, 176 kind of stop loss for this India Bull Housing Finance. But right now, fresh position can be avoided for this stock. Next one is
CDSL.
CDSL. CDSL, this is after the breakout. Once again, it moved to the sideways range. However, bullish trend is it's holding up that consolidation range. So one can look for this trend line, short-term trend line, where breaking below this trend line as well as 100 DMA. So we might see some bearishness in this particular stock. But however, it's holding up that level. Those who are already bought this breakout level, one can continue to hold. Look for this 100 DMA or this trend line for this stop loss. If it breaks below that, one can clearly sign off exit. And if it breaks out above this level, then there will be a very bullish run will continue in this particular stock. So, okay, there is once again that customer is asking when too early to again. So this is an example where once it hits the stop loss and once again it moves. So there is always chance that once the hit or stop loss, stock might hit once come back towards that particular range. So it's game of probability, but you have to set for the rules. So whatever the rules is there, you have to follow. So there is no emotion about regarding I sold early, I bought it early. So that happens in each and every time when we buy or sell the stock. So, but we have to follow our rules.
So there is a one query from YouTube that is about Rallis India. So Rallis India, I have already commented. It looks quite attractive at current point of time. May generate 15-20% kind of return in coming few weeks. Carsil, another query from YouTube that we are not tracking. So sorry for that. We can't comment on that particular stock. Let's take this BSC Limited and then Poly Limited.
Okay, so BSC, it's consolidating at the higher level, fundamentally very strong, but I think it's an ASM list. So that's the reason where volumes are dried up. I think, is it in 5% buying circuit? I
Yes,
don't know. I think it's there in 5% buying circuit. That's the reason where its volumes are dried up. So one can avoid this stock if the stock is in ASM list, where if it falls sharply, if something happens, then there is no chance of exiting it won't give a chance to exit the stock. So instead of that, better to opt for other stocks where volumes and which is not stock is not in the ASM list. Next one is Polymed. So Polymed disclaimer, we are holding this stock in our portfolio. On somewhere in this breakout level, we have added this stock. So currently it's consolidating and it's likely to, if it give a fresh breakout once it breaks out above 1640, 1650 kind of range. So if it breaks out that level, so we might see bullish run in this particular stock. However, there is no sense of major weakness in this particular stock. We'll continue to hold and we'll update you if any case in any signs of weakness. Next one is
GLS.
okay. So stock was outperforming in the last January to February. After that, there is a sharp downfall and with the higher volume. So it has retested that this level where near its 100 DMA, and it's currently kind of clearly it's a sign of weakness is there. So those who are bought somewhere here, then one can exit from this stock, or one can book a partial profit if he's a long-term investor. But right now, fresh position can be avoided at this current and this stock.
It is better to wait and watch in this particular stock instead of taking it in immediate action or immediate buying action.
Yes.
Now let's take this SAIL, Steel Authority of India, and Hindustan Copper.
SAIL, it's clearly outperforming among the metal stocks like Tata Steel and also PSU. So PSU stock. So stock is bullish. There is no signs of major weakness. However, if you see, it's kind of there is a double top kind of formation, but it's not yet activated that level. But the stock is in clearly bullish trend. One can look for this 50 DMA where it's bounced from the lower level. If you see here, and also if someone can draw a trend line, that level also which comes near the 50 DMA. So one can keep a stop loss below its 50 DMA and continue the stock for the higher level. But at current juncture, there is no sense of major weakness in this particular stock. Fresh entry can be avoided because risk reward is not not in favorable. So stop loss which comes below its 120 kind of level. So in terms of percentage, it is more than 10-12%. So one can avoid this stock right away. Next one is
Hindustan Copper.
Copper. Okay, so there is after this touching its all-time high around 305, 307. So there is a slight profit booking, and it's coming to pull back towards its all-time high level. So it's reclaimed its 21 DMA with the strong bias and with the gap up opening also. So that is a positive sign. However, on the higher at the higher level, it's facing a strong resistance and retested its 21 DMA once again. So if it breaks below this 21 DMA or 50 DMA, or else one can keep a close watch in this price action cluster, which is around 258 to 250 kind of level. 258 to 252 kind of level where 250 where its major support is placed. So this stock likely to continue its sideways trend in the next upcoming days. So fresh entry can be avoided at current juncture.
So one question about Tata Power and Tata Motor. Once again, same answer from my side. It is in momentum, and just ride and I would suggest to ride the current momentum. That's it. It is in bullish trend, no doubt at all, trending at all-time high level.
Next one is
no, it's done now. Don't take it. Let's take JSW Steel. One more stock.
So JSW Steel currently consolidated around its this inside flat base pattern. So one can look for all the major sectors. Stocks are doing well, but one can keep a close watch on this today's high or this level, that is around 850 kind of level, 840 850 kind of level. So if it breaks about that level, so it might see next level of resistance is around 900 kind of level. So stock is right now it's giving a positive signs on the upside. So on the downside, one can keep a stop loss below its this price range cluster that is comes around think it is 792 kind of level, below 792 790 kind of level. So that is the price range, it's hovering around this level. So one can keep a stop under watch list above 840 850 kind of level.
Okay, so Baljinder Singh is asking about the Pidilite Industries added in MSI portfolio with low RS rating. Kindly explain the reason. Okay, so Pidilite Industries. So first one is that it has already given pivot breakout into yesterday and today also. It is holding about. It has a good EPS strength. Low EPS. See, EPS rating is a comparative analysis. Only the thing is that it does not mean that stock not may move. It means that from the past few months or past few weeks or past few period of time, that stock is not performing compared to market actually. Now, first of all, one has to understand what is relative strength. So relative strength is a comparison between two particular thing. One is that stock or index is particular in our target, that is in this case Pidilite, and then we are comparing this particular Pidilite to any benchmark index. Here in MSI we compare it Nifty 50, and comparison of ratio of that two we depict here is as a relative strength, and this rating is based on this overall industry performance and everything. So it means that simply it is stock is from the last few months it is not doing well, and because of that rating is low and everything. So one thing is looking that I would not buy. Another thing is that, see, setup is good, it has already given pivot breakout, EPS strength is good, then the way it is moving, technical setups are good, fundamental setups are good. So anyway, sometimes we have to take leverage of one or two factors, so that's it only, otherwise there is no any problem. And I think in my opinion also this is the good strategy, because stock is underperforming from the so many months, and because of that this rating is low. Otherwise need not to worry in this particular stock. Fundamental, even nobody knows that how things will happen in coming days, that is different point of thing. Gaining or winning at any point of time in any particular stock is totally different ballgame. But rank, that's it, okay, but sometimes one can take leverage of low stock also after looking the setup and everything. So it can be, one can ignore one or two points. I'm also even agree with that. But for obviously for further update, one can take actions. One can follow marketsmith team for further actions.
The next one is NCC. So NCC, it's already it's continuously making higher price for structure, and from last 1 2 weeks, it's forming a very tight base pattern, and not able to cross this previous high, and the volumes are little bit dried up. But however, overall trend is positive in this particular stock, and this is a model portfolio stock also. So it's continuous trading above this 21 DMA, so there is no need to worry about that. So this is a normal phenomena where after the where it is breaking out from the higher level and continuously making 20 30% or 40%. After that, likely to cool down a little bit, and once again it might head towards new all-time high, or it may head towards sideways trend. So unless it's moving sideways or uptrend, there is no need to worry. Once it shows the signs of any kind of weakness, then we need to worry, and we need to act accordingly. Next one is, what is a normal holding period for?
Yatisha, 1 second. This Ashish Kong is asking, this RS is not useful. This means no, you have taken my word in wrong way. RS is one of the best indicator to identify the stock which are relatively outperforming to market. Okay, this is the basic criteria of this RS actually, that whether any particular stock is performing to market, outperforming to market, or any underlying stock to which we are comparing or not. This is the basic phenomena of this uh, doing RS analysis or relative strength analysis. But suppose any particular stock has not done well in past few months, so obviously its rating is going to be down. But suppose it is giving breakout, that pivot breakout, it has good fundamental setup, it has good technical setup, then obviously at that time we can expect that, suppose it has given, stock has given breakout, and suppose it stock will move 5-10% from current level, then maybe in coming days, this is one kind of prediction I am saying, maybe in coming days RS will also improve and RS rating will also improve. This is the sense. It does not mean that RS is not going to be useful. RS is one of the most important factor while doing analysis in any particular stock, in any particular stock, any particular market, be it in India. If you are doing sectoral analysis, then also it is going to helpful you. It is going to do component analysis, cross market analysis, cross asset class analysis, any particular analysis. This is the most useful tool in entire this technical and fundamental kind of setup. This RS is one of the most important in my opinion, but I think you have taken my word wrong way. So this is the way that one can look after. Suppose the stock is not doing and there is a sudden breakout happened, so one can take action according to that. Maybe suppose stock will gain from 5-7% or 10% from current level, then all this RS will automatically improve. That's it. It is not like good or bad thing kind of thing.
Okay, next one is it's almost
Let's
5:45.
take
So
yes, let's take Manyavar. Yatisha, he is asking from so many men. Maneuver, then KPIT. Then KPIT. Let's take first maneuver, then I will tell you.
okay, so maneuver after that failed breakout, there's a high on the higher volume. It's making a lower low lower high price formation. So it's clear cut sell signal, and the fundamentals also very poor in this particular stock. So it is heading towards its near IPO prices level. So clear cut sell signal where one can भूल जाओ इसको इस स्टॉक को भूल जाओ अभी.
Yatisha, there
Yeah.
are a lot of queries are pending. So just to suggest
Okay.
the name, I will try to answer in just 10 second, 20 second only in rapid
Okay.
fire manner.
Okay. So next one, first one is
I am taking KPIT.
okay.
In between that you suggest. So KPIT trend is bullish from the last month. It is facing some profit booking at higher level. Now it has approached to 100 DMA. 100 DMA is a support. Suppose it will breach, so maybe further fall will happen. If someone has someone is holding, so keep having stop loss around 100 DMA. So this is the current scenario for buying purpose. I would suggest to avoid it for buying purpose.
Next
Buying
one is
can be initiated only it will cross the level of 1620. Yes. Next one.
ICIL Indocount.
ICIL, I think MSI have already added this stock.
Yes.
After addition, it has turned into volatile. I would suggest to better follow MSI people. It is still holding above breakout level, pivot level. So need not to worry. But one thing is that it is showing some volatility. That is the only problem. But today there is some positive action. Let's see how things will develop in coming days. Next.
Have we discussed PFC REC? No, right?
No, PFC. If I talk about trend is bullish, it has once again reclaimed 50 DMA and 100 DMA. So maybe it is ready to move toward 470, that is previous all-time high level. If I talk about RSE, similar kind of pattern because both stocks moved in sync with it, sync to each other. And RSE is also maybe ready to move toward maybe 515, 520 kind of level.
REC.
RSE, PFC both happen.
Okay, then this one. IRCON railway stocks, IRFC, RVNL, IRCON.
All railway stocks, I think, in more or less in sideways only. This is the only comment I would like to say. Keep closing, monitoring the stock. If I talk about this IRCON, so IRCON maybe breakout level, maybe turn around 235 above from almost 10-15 rupees from current level. Then IRFC, if I talk about, So IRFC is also in sideways. It is holding 50 DMA, but suppose it will remain tradable below 50 DMA, the profit booking, this current ongoing correction phase may be extend further. But if I talk, if someone is interested to take fresh position, so we 155, 160 is a level to watch for taking fresh position. Another one,
Next one is IRFC.
IRFC and IRCON I have already discussed.
Next one is RVNL.
RVNL. So RVNL, similar kind of pattern like IRFC. It has already reached 50 DMA. I would not suggest to take position. Keep wait and watch policy. Maybe fresh trend will change in this particular stock about 265 to 70.
Olectra Concord Bio. Olectra Green Tech.
Olectra Green Tech. It has already reached 21 DMA, approaching toward 50 DMA. Avoid timing. Momentum has deteriorated in on weekly chart. Also, some further profit booking may also happen in this stock.
Next one is Concord Bio.
Concord Bio. So
Today
Concord
it has
Bio,
given
yes.
bounce back.
So there is a very good setup in my opinion. And today only there is a very good bounce back happened. Almost stock has gained around 10%. Maybe one can initiate a press buying position with stop loss of around 1360. So stop loss is deep a little bit, and that is the only problem. 300 any below 1400, let's take below 1400, keeping stop loss below 1400, one can initiate buy trend buying one can initiate buy trade in this particular stock. So looking quite attractive to me at current juncture of time, in my opinion, in Concord Bio.
Next one is last one is SBI.
SBI, State Bank of India.
Yes.
So SBI. Bullish trend from the last couple of months, it has generated positive return. It is at all-time high level 786. Maybe it is ready to move toward 800, 820 kind of level. So trend is bullish. Keep holding this particular stock.
Okay, so I think we have
I think
covered.
it's almost 550 and try to capture maximum queries. So let's wrap up the session. I think this is the right time to, otherwise people will start thinking that what is happening. So let's wrap up the session. Thank you. Thanks all of you for joining the session. Stay tuned with us for more update about market, more update about stocks. And we always try to capture maximum number of queries. If someone's queries are left out, so please write us. We will definitely revert you back as per your query or to your query. So please write us. Thank you. Thanks for joining this session.
Thank you, everyone.